אוקיי, בשם השם נעשה ונצליח, י' ז' טבת תשפ"ה. כולל חסות dedicated for the first Shema of Chaim, Mordechai ben Anvari, and many other causes, right? And Be'ezrat Hashem, we're going to learn in this Zohar Haghadosh the importance of having 3 seudot, importance of having 3 meals on Shabbat. Right? So Zohar Haghadosh is brought in Chok Israel, Parashat Shemot, that is Yom Shishi. In Oz V'Adar If Kuf Mem Gimel. Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai Amar, Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai says, Hi man, dashtim telat seudete b'Shabbat. A Yehudi that has 3 meals, when we speak about meals, means with bread. That a person washes and has bread. It's important to mention that when a person washes, if he is having kabetza, around 57 grams of bread, then he needs to say bracha on his netilat yadayim, and obviously there's bikat hamazon. Right? If a person eats less than that, right, then the netilat yadayim that he makes, right, does not have a beracha, right? So a person needs to keep that in mind, and when we make netilat yadayim, we need to always keep our fingers open and turn our hands, that water goes and covers all our hands. Otherwise there would be a section here that is all dry, right? So then the netilah is in vain and your bracha is in vain, lo aleinu. Right? So it's important to keep that in mind, right? Now, Harav Eliezer ben David alav shalom, he mentions in his many darshot that it says one should have seudot Shabbat. One should have meals. It doesn't say one needs to overeat on Shabbat, right? There is no mitzvah of overeating. The mitzvah is to have seudot. Okay? So, qala nafcha machreza alei. Then, after he completes 3 seudot, right, there is a heavenly voice, bat qol, goes out. Right? That the bat qol says, Az titanak al Hashem v'yivkavtecha al bamotei aretz v'achalticha nachalat Yaakov avicha ki pi Hashem diber. That later, as referring to Olam Haba, right, we will rejoice with Hashem, and we will be receiving His brachot, right, of having Eretz Israel, right, and we will be, right, it also refers to Eretz in Olam Haba, and we will be receiving the Nachala of Yaakov, right, the portion in Eretz Israel and in the world to come, right, Ki Hashem diber, as Haghadosh Baruch Hu commanded, right. So it says, now Zohar Haghadosh is going to explain each section of this pasuk is one of the seudot. As tinanagal Hashem da seuda chada. This is one seuda. This 4 words is one of the seudot. Shehi lekabel. This is corresponding to Atiqa Gadisha dechol Gadishin. Atiqa Gadisha, what is Atiqa Gadisha? Is the Midat HaGadusha HaNichlet Arich Anpin. There is a certain level of Gadusha and holiness, right, that is corresponding to this Seuda. It's called Arich Arpin. That this is a Kadosh Yoter Mikol Hamidot HaGadusha Shehen Chochma Bina. Arich Arpin is above the Sefirot of Chochma and Bina. Right, is up there. So if we have 10 sefirot, right? You have the up Keter. This is I don't think anything is above Keter. Maybe is around there. Right? Arich and Pin. Right? After Keter we have Keter, Chochma, Bina, and then we have Chesed, Gevura, Tiferet, Nesach, Hod, Yesod, Malchut. We have the 10 sefirot like this. Right? So Arich Anpin, Amidah, Haggadusha, Shehen, Chokhmah, Binah. Arich Anpin is greater than Chokhmah and Binah. כלומר, שכנגד מידה הקדושה זו מתגלית בשבת אוכלים סעודת אחת. For this אריך אנפין, we have one סעודה that's corresponding to that. ויקבתיך על במטה הארץ, that's another part of that pasuk, דה סעודתה תניאנה לקבל. This סעודה refers to the second סעודה. Morning seuda or lunch, right? What is this corresponding to? Chalaga de tapuchin kadishin. This is corresponding to, right? Sade tapuchim, field of apples, right? Obviously, this is a spiritual, right? Haghadoshim midat malchut. That this is greater than malchut. Now, the lowest of the Sefirot is Malchut. כלומר שכנגד מידת המלכות המתגלה בשבת אוכלים סעודה. So we have first סעודה is כנגד, right? Anpin is Arich Anpin. Second סעודה is כנגד מלכות. So this heavenly Bat-Kol comes and announces, "V'yikabticha b'matei aretz." This is Malchut. That with having that Seudah, we are accepting the Shefa, the energy from Hashem. V'achalticha nachalat Yaakov aficha. And then the rest of the pasuk, Dahu shelimot ishtalim. Shelimot Haggadusha mitkaret b'Shabbat hanimshach v'midat Haggadusha hanichlet zer anpin. שמקבל שפע וגיבלהו באיה להשלמה סעודתה. צריך אדם להשלים את סעודתו בשבת. So this is the third סעודה that we need to complete. ובאיה להתענגה בכולהו סעודתה. And we supposed to have oneg Shabbat. We need to enjoy our seudot. And here is where we learn that one needs to have orme sabzi, steak, right, gefilte fish, right, whatever you like, right, on Shabbat, because you're supposed to have oneg, you're supposed to enjoy, right. And to be happy with every seudah out of these three seudot. Mishom Deihu, because of this, Mehemanuta Shalemata, because there is a sort of emunah. We trust Hashem, right? That Haghadosh Baruch Hu is going to give us all these midot, all these energies, all these blessings, right? During Shabbat, but we need to initiate it. How do we initiate to accept these energies, these brachot, these blessings? With having the seudot. ובגין כך, שבתא דית יקר מכל שאר זמנן וחגים. Therefore, Shabbat is more important. Right? And again, we repeat. Therefore, Shabbat is more important, is more significant, right? And is more respected than other Mu'adim and Chagim. Shabbat is greater than Yom Kippurim, Rosh Hashanah, Pesach, Shavuot, Sukkot. That's it. We don't have these energies, we don't have all these Arich Anpin, Malchut, all these blessings that we will receive on Shabbat. Mishom Dekola, all these midot of Kedusha, Bei Ishtekach is found on Shabbat. And we don't find this by other times of the year, right? Other times. Amar Rabbi Chia says, Begin kach, because of this, Mishom deishtakach kola bei, because Haghadosh Baruch Hu is nitgale all these unbelievable midot of the blessings on Shabbat. Eat kar telat zimnin. Therefore, we're supposed to eat 3 seudot on Shabbat. Right? Dichtib vayichal Elokim bayom hashvi'i. As it says that Haghadosh Baruch Hu sees the creation. He completed the creation on the 7th day. Vayishmot bayom hashvi'i. Right? And he announced that Shabbat is the day of ceasing the work, right? It's the day of rest. And then in the end says, Vayevarech Elohim et Yom HaShevi, and Hashem blessed Shabbat. So the blessing of Shabbat comes with this. And over here, there is another reference to three Seudot, that this Pesukim in Bereshit has 3 sections. Vayichal Elokim bayom hashvi'i, that's Seudah number 1. Seudah number 2 is Vayishpot bayom hashvi'i, that's the second Seudah. Seudah number 3 is Vayivarech Elokim et Yom HaShevi'i, and Hashem blessed Shabbat. So, my dear friends, whoever is watching and learning from this shiur, this is another reason why we need to focus on Shabbat and Shemirat Shabbat. As we said, these recent fires and tragedies in California, particularly in Los Angeles, right? According to Harav Eliyahu Netanyahu Shalita, who learns that from Talmud Shabbat, Daf Uf Yutet Amud Bet, right? This could have been prevented if we Yehudim kept Shabbat properly. And just want to quickly remind you, Harav Eliezer Papo Alav Shalom says in his Sefer Pelei Yoes that Shemirat Shabbat is not just merely keeping all the 39 melachot, refraining from doing melacha, work on Shabbat, and all other details, right? It's something that we neglect in it very easily, and that is vedaber davar. That on Shabbat we need to refrain from mundane talk. I'm reminding myself. Right? So much so that our rabbis teach us that rabbis had a difficult time allowing that one Yehudi would greet another Yehudi with saying Shabbat Shalom on Shabbat. Because according to some, maybe that is also mundane talk. Right? So Be'ezrat Hashem, may Hashem help us. Amen. That we strengthen our Shemirat Shabbat. We work on Shabbat. We work on Shemirat Shabbat, Shabbat observance more than before. Amen.